That's next, but first time for Countdown's number 2 story, tonight's worst persons in the world. The bronze to the traffic wardens of Hounslow in England. Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, there is a far more grave affair in that country. In commemoration of the 11th hour of the 11th day, when the First World War ended, the nation still observes 2 minutes of motionless silence. It was during that 2 minutes of silence yesterday that motorist Stephanie Jost says she was standing next to her car and watched as one of the meter men placed a $90 parking ticket on her windshield. A runner-up tonight, Bill O' the Clown, again reading the conservative talking points, trying to pin the victory of Proposition 8 in California on black voters. The African-American community came out for Obama, and while they were in that booth, they said, you know what, gay marriage? I don't think so. So why aren't they protesting in front of the African-American church? Maybe because they're not racists, and you are. Our friend Nate Silver, who relies on statistics rather than on things he heard in the hallway, has dispensed with this version of reality simplified for the Bill O's of this world. Nate writes, the notion that Prop 8 passed because of the Obama turnout surge is silly. Exit polls suggest that first-time voters, the vast majority of whom were driven to turn out by Obama, voted against Prop 8 by a 62-38 margin. If California's electorate had been the same as it was in 2004, Prop 8 would have passed by a wider margin. Nate Silver, Bill, 538.com. Learn something. Well, try. But our winner, former Congressman Mark Foley, in his first interview since he resigned from Congress in September 2006 after the sex scandal involving underage male pages, Foley said he did nothing illegal, never had any sexual contact with the teens, just inappropriate internet conversations. He said what he did was extraordinarily stupid, but that he wasn't a pedophile. Quoting Foley, it hits me right in the gut because it's absolutely false and incorrect. A pedophile is somebody who's having sex with a prepubescent person. I mean, that is an outrage to be called that. He also said the 17-year-old kids never said stop, or I'm not enjoying this, or this is inappropriate. It's not what I envisioned, the Florida Republican concluded, working this hard all my life to end up in an ash heap because of a momentary lapse of judgment. A momentary lapse of judgment that lasted from no later than late 2005 well into the summer of 2006. Former Congressman Mark Foley of Florida, besides everything else, he can't tell what time it is or how long something takes or when pedophilia is defined. Today's worst person in the world.